ready to do a reading on DC Young Fly and Jackie O. Again, I usually don't do readings when people pass away right away. But again, I did mention a celebrity in the BBL in the last world reading, or maybe one of those Tarot stories. Um, just like Tavi Betty's situation unfolded in Tarot story. It's only two of them, and I think it's number two. So, and I just did a reading there as well. So, let's go ahead and get into it. As usual, everything I say is alleged. Okay, I could be picking up rumors. I could be right on point. I could be off a little bit. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. This reading's going to be on both of them. Okay. All right. So show me the general energy of this. Is probably gonna be a good little hour or something, y'all. So bear with me. Get comfortable because we're gonna kind of go a little deep into this because I want to look at not only what happened to her, but their relationship and how they felt about each other and how they both feel right now and what else we can see moving forward. So let's get into it. Show me the general energy of Jackie O, DC Young Fly's partner, the mother of his children. Show me her general energy right now, please and thank you. So she obviously is upset. You know, it's this energy of feeling like I don't have a choice. But also this in between type of energy. Um, so let's see, because it's like at a crossroads type of thing. Yeah, she's pretty upset, and you know she feel like she was done wrong. And so there will be probably a lot of details that come out that will be reiterated in the near future. Um, well, in this reading, there'll be some things that's reiterated because I'm sure from what it looks like, it's like she's telling me, you know, a lot of what went down. But we'll see if the energy lines up as we go along, right? Now, there's clearly off the bat, she's showing me some discontent, some disappointment when it comes to the Emperor. Okay, so off the bat, I feel like that's DC Young Fly, allegedly. Everything I say is alleged, all right? But this is somebody with authority, so it could be the surgeon, right? But as we get further along, we'll clarify and see who that is, right? All right, so this is, okay, this is the same energy somewhat that I'm picking up on Tavi, right? 'Cause in in the previous world reading, I said a female celebrity will pass away, and so I would consider them celebrities too. But an hour later, or while I was doing a reading, we seen that Tina Turner had passed away. But it seems like a moment in time where they're sacrificing a lot of energy, and we know that we are currently in the feminine energy, and there's been a lot of attacks allegedly on women since the energy has shifted, right? Because they want to maintain that patriarchal energy. Now, that masculine energy where you think logically, that's more logic and more action based, right? The feminine energy is relying on your own emotional intellect and your intuition, right? But just more. So anyway, that's popping up here. But it keeps giving me this limbo energy. It keeps giving me this sacrificial energy. It just keeps giving me this energy feed and this harvesting of energy. So yeah, so it's gonna be some more. It's gonna be some more. Okay, so this is what she has to say. Her current energy, you know, she again with this in between energy, she was not doing well. Obviously, she wasn't feeling well after the surgery. So, mm, and then you know, so earlier I seen that she allegedly passed away in a hotel, right? But everybody said at first, or we were assuming, because I don't know. All I know is what, the only thing I know is that she passed away getting a mommy makeover. I don't know any other details. I don't know how much details came out. But now I do know that they said that she passed away in a hotel. So I guess, I don't know, we were assuming or if that was what came out. So let's see. Well, again, we'll ask that as well. Yeah. So this is what's making me feel, it feels like this is during surgery, right? Because we have this, this energy here for a source. This is, kind of maybe being put under, right? So maybe this is her being sedated. Um, and then so we have this, it's not, it's this energy of not getting reciprocation. Six of Pentacles is here as well. Wounded warriors here. It's like not getting attention, perhaps, but for me, it's showing like she was obviously not feeling well. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. It's making me feel like quite a few people got paid. And now I'm gonna say, like, I'm not getting setup energy off the bat, even though Three of Pentacles is next, and sometimes that could definitely be my setup energy, right? But it's not blatantly saying that in the cards, but I am getting a little bit of undertone energy wise, right? And we have the Ten of Pentacles here too as well. So, but I also was gonna say, so I don't know if this was cheaper. I'm not saying like money was an issue. I don't know, but I don't know if it was cheaper or it's just kind of her being pissed off about the whole process. I mean, she is so I mean, who wouldn't be? But it's kind of got her like looking at everybody sideways. She feels set up. And yeah, it is a setup energy. It is a setup energy. And she's worried about her family. Because the Five of Swords is here for the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So, a lot of temperance. It almost feels like she feels like somebody not upset enough for her. I'll keep getting the Scorpio energy as well, which, Scorpio is death. I'm not just getting this really dry throat. Yeah, this is a setup. What they're saying is not the truth, allegedly. And we'll try to figure out what is not true and what is true, allegedly. But it's falling under something going on with a contract. It's like tricky language or hidden language or something like that. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords here. Yeah, it's the language. So that's has something to do with it. She feels like this is totally unfair, like she didn't deserve it. But she feels set up. Excuse me, Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's. I feel like she's saying like, I thought that you love me, type of energy. And I could be off, but when we do, when we look at their relationship, when we look at each other, how they look at each other, then it'll confirm or deny what I'm saying in some degree, right? But I just seen 944 as I was saying that. And it's like, what happened? Like, so confused. She's so confused, right? She's like, I've done this in the past and everything was fine. And it's almost like, of course, I'm already expecting some type of discomfort and pain, but, maybe this was just different this time. So she felt like she knew something was, this wasn't normal recovery aches and feelings, right? So I am seeing her being moved. So maybe she did, maybe they were at the hotel or whatever. Like maybe she just like had enough energy at first. See, it made me feel like she passed away as they were like taking her somewhere else, or she was gone before that. Allegedly, we'll ask straight up because what sign is DC Young Fly? Anyway, let me see. What zodiac sign is DC Young Fly? I mean, goddamn. I mean, we looking mighty bad out here in these streets because every time it's a goddamn Taurus now. Like, and I know Sag is in the moon is something about the Sag and Taurus energy as well. But it feels like to me, maybe she had enough energy, or maybe they just moved her to the car and then they took them to the hotel. But I'm gonna look at that specifically. Hopefully, I remember. But or this could be saying that somebody left. Oof, child. Y'all excuse my nails. I've been trying to get my nails done for 2 weeks. But every time I go, it's so crowded. And, it's graduation season. We just had Mother's Day. But y'all, forgive me, anywho. This betrayal energy under the Emperor. And I'm going, before we pick these up, I'm going to ask specifically who this Emperor is. Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like if you wanted to be alone, you could have said that. But I don't think it's about that or whatever. But I feel like she's saying, because the Nine of Pentacles want to come here. Um, so maybe he left her. Because again, I am getting this moving around type energy. Like either she wasn't feeling well and they got her in the vehicle, or somebody left, or both could be true or something. And yeah, it's the Tower and the Three of Pentacles in my hand. So I definitely feel like there's some type of setup here. And I don't know. Let me see. Eight of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So we're gonna take that as his energy. So I even have to ask. I guess it kind of did it, but yeah, this is energy. Cause I don't know how they talk to each other. If they be a little ratchet with each other and call each other out their names, and they just playing, quote unquote. But it all, and maybe she's just saying it now. I don't know if that's how she talk. Y'all forgive me if I'm talking too fast, but maybe she talk fast. I don't fucking know, but or when she mad, she talk fast. But it's almost like she called him bitch ass nigga, basically. She's very upset. Um, man, let me see. Yeah, and oof, and she had so many things like that she was getting ready to do. Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So maybe that's why she felt the need to get this done, this surgery. But it looked like she was looking forward to quite a few different things here, projects or whatnot. And she wasn't happy with how she looked. So, you know, and see, okay, so it could represent both of them because this would be Dr. Energy here, the Hierophant here, and then we have the Emperor again. So, or it could be them individually, but either way, child, let me ask, who is this Emperor representing in the spread that's down, that came out? Who is this Emperor that you're referring to in the spread that came out? Who is this? Victory and success. 6. Almost make me think of the devil. Tower. 613. Is that a date? 613. Is that anything? somebody that I'm pissed off at, basically. But we'll see. We'll get more details as we go along. I'm not gonna spend too much more time there. Again, like I said, both things could be true here. But show me DC Young Fly's current general energy. What is DC Young Fly's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings? His current energy right now. DC Young Fly, how is he feeling? Okay, Five of Pentacles. So obviously he's upset, right? Regretting that, you know, for lack of a better term, that he allowed her to do this. Or, you know, regretting. We'll see what else come out. But we do have a Five of Pentacles, so, you know, he's not feeling well, right? Queen of Wands, Magician, King of Swords. Let's see what else. You know, it's even a lot of confusion going on here in his. But on the back is a more heavier energy, like sneaky sly energy. So on the front, on the forefront, it's confused, it's heartbroken, but on the back, it's like, I don't like it. But let's just get into it and see if that's what actually shows up in the spread that came out. So it starts off with, you know, not feeling well. We have lack, missing her, right? And it ends with your ships coming in type energy, waiting for something. So let's see. A lot of Five of Pentacles for DC Young Fly energy, his thoughts and feelings, his current energy, Magician. Ugh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, I don't, genuine reactions, y'all. Anyway, it feels like a setup that it feels like he's playing in our faces, allegedly. Like I said, on the forefront, it's like I'm grieving, but underneath, it's like I'm anxious and nervous, right? But I'm aware, you know. So a lot of people say the Magician, depending on what energy around, is a very slick, sly, tricky person, right? Um, depending on what's around here. And with this heavy energy so far, but let's just see, why the Queen of Wands? This will represent, for me, the BBL, you know, Five of Swords again, there we go, Five of damn Swords. Tell me more. The Sun card. And I could even look at it like I said earlier, but again, this could just be surface. I should never allowed her to do this. You know, maybe she felt like she was in competition with other women and she just wanted to look her best. And, you know, she made me feel comfortable enough because she did it in the past and everything was okay. But, you know, so tell me why we got the Magician twice. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords. See, when that Page of Pentacles came out, what it made me think of was, you know, started from the bottom, now I'm here type thing. So I kind of expected maybe the King of Pentacles or another character of Pentacles, but the Ten of Pentacles came here. So, but it's still like that. So typically when I see this type of energy with celebrities or whatever, it's like allegedly sacrificing somebody for a come up, you know what I mean? So it's like a level up. And so, I mean, from the page of pentacle, one little pinnacle, right? And now you have 10 pentacles, right? Why the Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, and Judgment. Again, it's like I should have stopped her. Why the Four of Pentacles? You got Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. One more. Seven of Cups. And it's like preparing yourself to like go back home and be with your family and stuff like that. So maybe, you know, you just want to be next to his family, be with his kids and everything like that for some type of comfort, right? But again, it's like choose wisely. Um, you know, again, it's come up like it's an Ace of Pentacles. It's like not only did I come from a Page of Pentacles to a Ten of Pentacles, I also have the Ace of Pentacles. So some type of opportunity, and it's with the Ten of Cups, you know, and this is in the near future. This is what I've been kind of waiting for, a Three of Wands. So what is the Three of Wands? And the Three of Wands was just, let me go back. Y'all heard me move it like what, 3 times here? And then there go the Three of Wands in my hand. Why the Three of Wands? Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about that Three of Wands. Okay, what is these? So for the Three of Wands, we have stability. We have level up for me. This is a, you know, a whole new motherfucking level with the Fool and the Chariot, you know, which is typically like positive movement forward. But this is like upper echelon. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. You know what I mean? This is give and take. This is duality. This is balance. This is a motherfucking level up. This stability within my career, allegedly. Um, General energy, like I said, on the surface, it feels like a little heavier. I should have stopped her. The woulda, shoulda, couldas. You know, the explaining to the world. I'm grieving and I'm talking about it and all that. But on the beneath the surface is this slick slide, you know, energy. To me, that's how I'm reading it. Somebody else may see it a different way, and that's, you know, fine. But so let's move forward. Um, so now let's ask what happened and see what comes through. So what happened to Jackie O? You know, before, during, after the surgery, please make it clear what took place and what went wrong here. What went wrong? Tell me about the surgery and what happened. So everything was going okay. But you know, what's sticking out to me in this particular card is like, so typically you moving from rough waters, as you can see here, it's a little wavy down there. And then we're moving over to smoother waters. But so I'm trying to figure out if it started off a little rough and then things seem to be okay or what. Because, you know, shortly after we have the Knight of Cups, Five of Swords, Ace of Wands here. So again, y'all, it's making me feel like she was gone before she got to the hotel. But again, I'm gonna ask. So, um, but so let's just say for now until we get to clarifying that things, you know, was going okay. But then, you know, it's this energy of, wait, what the fuck is this? Or, you know, what is that? It's like being aware but unconscious. So then we have the Five of Swords. So anyway, come on, let's see. Let's see. And it just keep giving me this energy of feeling stuck. It's feeling stuck. On top of the deck. know, it keeps giving me just deception. It keeps giving me like a lack of reciprocation with what was needed, and in a major way, you know, with the tower. Let's use this deck. We haven't used this one yet. So what? How did it start out? So show me this. So she heard somebody talking, or she felt reassured or something. So we have the Page of Swords here with the Emperor. All right. So that's. So I don't know if she heard somebody leave, or if this was at the end, but it feels like she could hear something being said. So again, I'm not sure if this is a surgeon or what. So I'm going to assume this particular. So let's see. See that Five of Pentacles wanted to pop out, but it didn't. So yeah, but see, and that Four of Swords is right there too. So it made me feel like she was out. Okay, a lot of Knight of Cups. Let's go move on to the next card. It's like somebody's trying to fix. So typically, the King of Swords will be like a head over heart decision, right? But with the Knight of Cups here, it makes me feel like somebody's trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. Okay. And it seemed like they panicked. The Three of Swords too, Temperance and the Three of Swords is right there. So yeah. But also again, it's like at some point she realized, or she started to feel or think like she was being set up or done wrong. She just feels done wrong. Like everything wasn't done the way that it should have been done, or that was most beneficial to her. Other Five of Swords, the Moon. You know, so like I don't know, like it almost feels like she feels like it took too long to like come out of sedation or get up, or she then it's again at some point that's when she began to be afraid. Like she just felt like something was off, and she began to be afraid, or she overheard some things that was being said. And it's almost like trying to talk or trying to get somebody's attention, but you can't. I don't know. It's like, give me one more. See, again, this Knight of Pentacles made me feel like something was taking too long. Something was taking too long. It's like being aware inside your own head. Like, you know how you have conversations with yourself, um, or even like when you wake up in a dream. You know what I mean? Like when you realize that you dreaming. That's what it kind of feel like. Yeah. Why the Ace of Wands? The World. The Ace of Pentacles. See, it made me feel like an exchange for a level up. It made me feel like a sacrifice, allegedly. And I'm not a page of cups. something about time, something about waiting, something about something too long. Um, is in being in a car. It's like, and it's a contract here. The death and the devil and the hangman. It's a contract. See, she felt stuck in her body or stuck in her head. Again, it's like waking up and you're in a dream. It's like when you sleep and you realize you're dream. See, nine of swords in my hand. A lot of knight of wands. A lot of knight of wands. A lot of knight of wands. Nine of pentacles. I feel like she's seen somebody. A family member came through. Or somebody came. In the spirit, I mean. She said she was. She said this was intentional. Um, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords there on the table. Like I said, I feel like she was gone before she went to the hotel, allegedly. I just, my body wanted to react. Like, I just wanted to get up and just like start throwing stuff. Like, and it's like, you see, like, she got her eyes closed there on the Two of Swords. Like, she could have been stuck in between, you know what I mean? But again, it still make me feel like she's on the table and decisions are being made. I feel like documents are being like altered or changed, or like the information don't add up. Like maybe her stats are not like correct. You know what I mean? Like they were just writing anything and it's not. You know what I mean? So say if we went to look at the stats, like okay, we did the blood pressure and all of that beforehand, all right, and then after the surgery or during or whatever the case, we did it again. Um, but we did it again, but maybe they just wrote some shit down. I don't know. That's kind of what's making me feel like some information is fudged or something. And it could have been rushed. It could have been a rush job as well or something. Um, um, and maybe it was just neglect, but because a part of me almost wants to say that this energy is somebody realizing like she's gone, but it could have been a rush job. See, this is kind of the energy I'm feeling when I'm like, it makes it feel like she's aware. Um, and this is a card from another deck that got stuck in here. But you see this unicorn energy stick from my forehead. Then we got the High Priestess, which would kind of represent that same energy to me. And then we got the Three of Pentacles, kind of like she's aware of what's going on around her while she's on the table, right? Like we see in the movies when they be like, you know, whatever that movie was, when he was awake while they was doing the surgery on him. But anyway, whatever. She felt fucking stuck. Look, again, the Eight of Wands and the Hangman. She felt stuck. I don't know exactly what that's alluding to, but again, it could just be that. Like I said, it's like feel like she's stuck inside and can't do shit. Um, okay, so let's see the energy towards each other and shit. So how is Jackie O thinking and feeling about DC Young Fly right now? What are Jackie O's genuine thoughts and feelings towards DC Young Fly? Show me her perception of their relationship as well, and the type of person she views DC Young Fly as. Show me her general thoughts and feelings towards DC Young Fly Jacky O, the mother of his children. You got Wheel of Fortune. So that could kind of be like soulmate energy, right? And then we have the Five of Cups. And so also the Wheel of Fortune can be like contracts and stuff like that, right? But then we got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So that could be pretty aggressive, right? But we will check. Ooh. Five of Wands and the Devil on top. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Two of Swords, Judgment. I know I'm just going, right? But you, anyway, y'all see that. And then Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles. You know, it feels like, and I could be wrong, I could be off. Everything I say is alleged. I could be kind of getting the story off a little bit. Something I say about one person could actually be meant for the other person, right? But I humbly, I've got at least a 90% accuracy. So look, no, this is her clarifying who that Emperor is. That's her clarifying. And look what's right here, Nine of Swords. So they'll be asking about him. So let's go ahead and clarify. So I feel that she is upset at him. Okay. But let's see. If she's saying that he hasn't been honest, maybe, and that could just be during, because I asked as well about their relationship in general, right? So, you know, maybe he hasn't been always faithful within a relationship. So it could be that energy as well. But she is definitely some hostile energy towards him in general. So, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, the Justice. One more. Eight of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, yeah. It's kind of like this energy of tell the truth. Five of Cups is clarifying Five of Cups as well with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like tell the truth, or it's like the truth will come out. It's like, again, she didn't deserve this, and it's just like this regret of ever dealing with him or something. What are Eight of Wands? Queen of Swords. About the surgery. So again, I don't know if that part could be true. Like they argued, and maybe he told her not to do it or something like that. It's kind of like you knew. Ooh, my battery getting low. Let me see. I'm gonna have to. Ooh, shit! I got 5%. I'm gonna have to do a part 2, later or something. It's kind of like this energy of you knew. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Hold on, so just tell me about this. So we just gonna be our last spread, and we'll do a part 2 at some point. Yeah, it's like you knew, and you could have made a different decision, or you could have stopped it, or something like that, with that Queen of Swords there. But maybe it was between her and somebody else, because it seemed. Let me do this deck real quick. It seemed like a sacrifice, right, y'all? And I don't know if he knew it was about that time to pay the piper, and he didn't know who was good. We're going to just have to, I'm not even going to say nothing else with that. We're just going to do this, and we'll look at it more. But without a doubt, there is some heavy energy toward him, okay? Secret, Book of Shadows. What else? So, like I said, he knew something, allegedly. We can read See, it's some type of society, some type of ancestors remembrance. It's some type, and they have got moon and spells, clearance, broomstick, handfast, and union. I lost my train of thought, y'all. That's what we got for now. Please do hit that like button, and I'll see y'all for part two, hopefully by the end of this week here. All right, y'all. Show me that y'all want the part two by liking the video or whatever. All right, or I'm not gonna rush to it. I'll get to it when I get to it. But hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all soon.